Holy shit, guys, yo, what's going on? It's your boy Arrow here, and today I'm going to be talking about the newest PTR patch that just went down. Don't know the number of it, so we're just going to go with the March 2nd PTR patch. There's a ton of stuff that has happened, so I'm going to be playing some Orisa gameplay for you guys, the new hero that just dropped officially just today, I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm one of the first few guys to get this video out to you guys. So there was a PTR or a dev talk recently, and Jeff, you know, our good old man Jeff, he was talking about the Orisa and her story and all that, because she hasn't gotten her actual video yet. I'm forgetting what it's called. Animated short. So he was just talking about her story and all that. So what we know is that Orisa is I'll call her OR15. That's her original name before she was reprogrammed or recreated by Effie, or Effie. I'm not sure how you say it. So OR15, or as we know, Orisa now, was originally a bot designed to protect the people. However, they lost the fight when Doomfist came around. I think that Doomfist might actually be like the next upcoming character. It was Orisa this time around, but they've been talking quite a bit about Doomfist, and they clearly are showing a lot of interest in Doomfist, so I definitely think he's going to be like the next hero to come out. OR15, so it was originally like it was a team of bots, kind of like an army, and they lost the fight to Doomfist, and what happened was that they lost the fight to Doomfist, they were all destroyed, and humanity gave up hope in OR15s. Oh, originally there were OR14s, but those also lost, like, the people's faith in the Omnic War, so the people lost faith in the OR14s, then they made the OR15s, the OR15s lost to Doomfist, and then people just said, you know what, screw it, they're not worth our time. So Effie, who was at the airport, as we all saw right before Orisa officially dropped, the Noombody airport was completely trashed. The reason for that was Doomfist was, like, as I was just saying, Doomfist destroyed all the OR15s, and Effie was there, took a picture of it, and was like, you know what? No, I still have faith in the OR15s. So she took one, I guess, because, you know, theft, right? No, I'm just joking. So she went and she took one of the bots, she reprogrammed them and called it Orisa. And she has a pretty crazy kit. No, it's not like a broken kit. It's just a really interesting kit. Be sure to stay tuned for like my actual ability section of the video. If you want, I can skip to it right now. I'll just leave that for you guys right there. Feel free to click on at your own will. I just go over like all of her abilities and what I think my first impressions are before I drop my official ability rundown. So what else did Jeff go over in the dev talk? He talked about a lot of things. It was like an 11-minute video. So I'm not gonna sum that all up for you. If you guys want, you know where to check it out. You can always find them. But two other things I just wanted to add before we just hop into the ability preview is that I'm going back to the whole Doomfist subject. I think Doomfist is gonna be an offensive hero. I think we're getting another offensive hero. It's gonna be Doomfist. One thing that I talked a lot about in the dev talk, or developer preview, I forget what it's actually called, was that barriers are really strong, and that they're making a lot of counters to barriers. Like, if you just think about like how Reinhardt's shield was so strong for so long, the only real counter right now being like, I don't know, Bastion, Soldier, and just focus fire. But barriers can be pretty strong, especially if you get like proper rotations down with Orisa and Reinhardt. I think that could be really, really strong, because she has a 900 shield barrier. But anyway, I think that they're gonna create Doomfist as an offensive hero with the ability to like break barriers instantly. I feel like that'd be a really cool concept, and I think that they should definitely go with that, because that would be insane. Just imagine like just a straight up counter to everyone who has a barrier in this game. I'm talking about Symmetra, I'm talking about Reinhardt, I'm talking about Orisa. Just if you can put down a barrier, he can shatter it. Like, that would be his leveling a skyscraper in a sense. I think that would just be a really cool ability for Doomfist to have, because it fits the name. I feel like it fits, you know, like what he's going after. You know, it's like a really strong guy with a really strong character with a really powerful arm who can just break everything. And they were talking about in the dev talk, barriers are really strong. They're making counters for them. So anyway, those are my 2 cents on just like where I think the next hero is gonna be. So without further ado, I guess we'll get into the ability preview. Let's switch. Alright guys, so let's just hop right into it, figure out her abilities. So I'm going to go into the training mode, and actually I just noticed that, hey, that's her right there, look at that. Ooh, wait, do you see those eyes? Wait, let me go back to this. I saw they just made like a cross kind of thing. Oh shit! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna hop into the practice range, and we're gonna test out Orisa's abilities. All right, there she is, right there, second in line in the defense category.
Your security is my primary concern.
Okay, so it looks like she's got 200 bullets in the clip. Let's check out this spread. Okay, pretty large spread. This is pretty close range. I'd definitely say it has quite a bit of spread. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, don't expect to be sniping any pharaohs out of the sky now, unless we go into her next ability. So I guess we'll just check out the reload time. Holy damage! Whoa, okay, don't let this thing hit you, because god damn, that's some damage. Alright, so we're gonna reload. Alright, that's a long load. That's a really long loading time. Is that the largest clip in the game? No, Bastion. Nah, Bastion I think reloads a little faster than this, honestly. This is a really long reload time. This is an insane reload time. But I guess that's okay though. With 200 bullets in the clip, I mean, like, and you don't burn through them quite fast. Like, the numbers do go down pretty slowly. But don't be reloading based on like your normal 20 or 30 clip. Okay, so her first ability, if we look into this, so we already went over her actual gun. Let's skip the Q. Okay, let's just go to the right click. We'll just go from last to first. So, halt, launch a graviton charge with it, right click, then detonate it with right click. The spear slows and pulls nearby enemies to it. Okay, so basically it's like graviton surge, but not long, I guess, like that. Alright, so let's just test that out. So I'm gonna right click. Oh shit, that's sick. Oh damn, that's pretty cool. And what if I put it all the way up here? Let's see what if I do this. Oh, wait a minute. Did you see those lines? The lines that were coming up from these training bots over here on the sphere? I think that's the like the range that I can hit them at. Let me try that again. Yeah, you can see the line was stuck on this one after it went over. This one cut off, and after it didn't pull it when I activated it. Okay, well, what if I did?
Stop right there.
Okay, it looks like it has a pretty small AoE range, but it's to be expected. It's a right click. It's not like it's an ultimate or anything like Zarya's Graviton Surge, and doesn't last nearly as long. But that's really cool that you can, like, this can be used in a lot of ways. Like, yo, check, like, what if I did it over here? Yeah, this is insane. This is insane. Well, actually, it's cool to see the training bots actually moving and going back to where they're supposed to. That's kind of cool, actually. But yo, if, like, let's say there's, like, I don't know, like a McCree or an Ana or a Widow or a Hanzo, or someone just sniping up there, you can just easily catch them out of position, just like pull them right out. That's insane. Alright, I got my ultimate now, but we're not going to use it just yet. I want to go over the other abilities. So next up we have her E. So, or actually, no, her left shift, sorry. So Fortify, reduce damage taken, and you cannot be stopped. Alright, so let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so, holy, whoa, oh, okay, rip, wow, double rip, wow, did you see that? Oh, I'm just waiting for the cooldown here, just look at that fierce, menacing, god damn, they were not kidding when they say reduce damage. Woo, that's insane. Okay, I like it. I like it. Definitely you're definitely gonna be like a charging character. Like, this is definitely a character that you want to stand behind, like much like a Ryan, and just like move together. Not as significantly as Ryan, just because with Ryan it's like the barrier that moves with you. This you have to deploy it. But actually, let's just get into that ability right now. So, E, protective barrier. So, throw a device that creates a barrier. So, I actually kind of took a look at this already. So, this pretty much has a... I'm not sure about the range, per se, but it does seem to get the job done. So, we're just going to deploy a barrier right up close to us. And boom, 900 armor, or 900 shields. That's... You know, that's pretty good for, like, what was it, 7-second cooldown? That's pretty good, honestly. I mean, like, I can't shoot my own barrier. But that's pretty adequate. You can definitely use this like while waiting for a Ryan shield to regroup, like gather itself. Just because like Ryan's barrier is I think 2,000, I believe. So when that pops, you can easily just stand behind Orisa's barrier and just wait for his to recharge, because his recharge is quite fast once it fully breaks. So that's definitely cool. You can add some really nice rotations for like, I don't know, maybe like pro gameplay or something. I'm not a pro, I don't know. So let's check out the range on this though. So we're just gonna, holy, god damn, yo, that thing, what? That went really far. You could support your team all the way from spawn if you really wanted to. Like, okay, I was gonna say, what if you could like get 2 berries at the same time? Oh my goodness, that's unreal. Let's take another look at that though, as I just show off the damage. That's insane damage. Alright, so let's just go from here. What? Wow, guys, that's insane. That's insane. But now, actually, I just reminded, I wanted to go over her primary fire, her fusion driver with you guys. So, as we saw, like, that has a really high damage potential, but there was a ton of spread. Okay, really? I needed that. Like, I needed that. I needed that. God damn it. And I don't like how these things are lined up here. Okay, so at 20 meters, can you please stop? Okay, so at 20 meters, okay, you know what? That's not a good example. Alright, whatever. So we're just gonna look at the damage from afar. You know, actually, it's holding up better than I thought. Like, you're barely, even if you don't hit that many shots, if you guys actually recall back to my Soldier 76 versus Bastion video, which I will put in the top right there, I guess we can check out how similar the damage is going to be, because it definitely took Bastion in a recon mode quite a bit of time to destroy this target on me from this distance over here, from the solid 0. So let's just take a look at Orisa. No, it definitely does do damage. You know, I'm just trying to think, right? Because this damage is still pretty consistent with the amount of times I'm hearing like the shots. So I think, is there 0 damage fall off, but just an intense spread? Because that could, I think that's a pretty logical assumption to make, that it just has no damage fall off, but a ton of spread. Let's go back even further. Oh no, I was definitely wrong. But the spread doesn't really seem to happen like that strong until you get pretty close. Maybe I was just getting lucky the first time. Let's go one more time. It's 0. Oh yeah, I was just getting a little lucky. But my point still stands. I don't think the damage fall off effects are too much. Like honestly, just because it still took it out fairly quickly. And you know, let me try again. I don't remember if I was aiming for headshots or not. But I'm gonna take a shot right at, like, towards the ground. See how many times I can get a headshot. So, oh, okay, yeah, I was just getting lucky. Okay, so there's that for her primary fire, her fusion driver. A ton of spread, really high damage. It's pretty cool. Alright, so last but definitely not least, I know you've all been waiting for this, her ultimate ability, Supercharger. So deploy a device that increases damage inflicted by your allies. So we're just gonna put that down there. Oh wow, this worked way better than I thought. Wow. Oh wait, no, okay. Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see that, guys? This actually will not go through walls to some extent. It's kind of going through the walls here, but the fusion, the supercharger will not go through walls, so that's going to be really important to play around. You're definitely going to want to play around. See, I'm curious to know if it goes through barriers now. I'm definitely going to have like an in-depth Orisa abilities video coming out real soon, so stay tuned for that. But it'll be cool to run this through a couple stress tests to see exactly how this ultimate performs. I'm just trying to rack it up again real quick. Let's just get that 97. Oh, come on now. Where'd you go? There we go. Thank you very much. So I'm guessing that this works sort of like Mercy's ult. I mean, not her ult, her right click. Because she also gets the damage amplifier. So let's just like, I don't really see that big of an improvement, to be honest. Like, I'm really not looking at, I don't know, although it has quite a bit of range, though. Holy tether. Wow. What? Okay, so let's say it won't lock onto you until you get, oh man, I should have definitely used this thing. Okay, hold up. Let's get this one more time, people. Let's go. I think my boom. I'm melting you. God damn that ammo. Actually, now, is there any animation canceling? No, it doesn't seem like it. Like, let's look at that again. Oh wait, what? Oh no, I thought you could shoot while meleeing, and I was gonna say, holy, that's broken. Ew, look at that picture in the top right. I don't really like that. It kind of looks like a bee. Bees are not my cup of tea. If anyone sends me like a picture of a bee, I swear to God, I'm gonna cry. and then I'm gonna like blast it on social media so that everyone can laugh at me. No, I'm just joking. Why the hell would I do that? You guys are crazy. Okay, so we're gonna put it right at the 30 meters. So we're gonna drop this right over there. Okay, like 31 meters, I guess. So now we're going. Let's see, how far will this thing tether? Okay, it tethered about the 30, honestly, but it will only pick you up at around 15. I really don't like how this number system works, but I'm gonna say it's around 15. So yeah, about 30 for it locking onto you, and then 15 for it to actually pick up on you. So that's all cool. But I still can't get over this range though. I mean, like, look at this. That's unreal. Oh, and actually, as you saw there, guys, it actually won't deploy until it hits the floor, which that's definitely a good thing. She has a really interesting kit. I'm sure it's gonna be. She's gonna mess up the meta so hard. There's gonna be people playing her in ranked. I would definitely recommend not playing ranked for a couple days, everybody, just because you're gonna get all those people who are just trying to play the new character. So definitely recommend jumping into some custom games. Arcade is really popular right now. In fact, if you guys saw Game Browser earlier, it's unreal. There's a lot of Orisa games. So I have no doubt in my mind those will be there once she officially drops on the live servers. So without further ado, I'm gonna hand it back to myself, and we're gonna give ourselves a nice little outro.
Greetings.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Please like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the video like you always do. It really means a lot, like a lot. You guys are really appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit the bell notification for the next video I'm going to be dropping on that full ability rundown. And like always, look in the description below for info on my Twitch channel. It's airo_o, but I'll just leave it in the description. I really like to talk with you guys and communicate and all that stuff. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the future, alright? Peace out.